Okay, y'all. I just finished my September wrap up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my October TBR while there's nobody still at home, so I won't be interrupted. I've already got my list ready and everything, so I might as well just go ahead and do my video. Oh, almost forgot. My husband picked this up the other day. He knows I love hocus pocus stuff. I feel so silly, y'all. But he knows I love hocus pocus stuff, and he ran across this the other day. So I'm gonna wear it anyway because I like being silly. That's just my personality. So okay. Oh, right now I'm reading Stephen King, The Shining. I've never read it. I have this one, but I don't have Doctor Sleep. I'm not very far into it right now, but it's actually really good. But I'm reading that right now, and then I have Doctor Sleep on audiobook on Libby. I wish I could get the ebook or the physical book, but anyway, that's fine. So if you don't know, this is about this family that goes to stay at the Overlook Hotel off season during the wintertime when it gets snowed in and nobody can get in or out. They go and stay there to do the upkeep, the father to do the upkeep. The little boy's name on the cover, his name is Danny. He has the shining is what they call it. He's psychic. He has, so far from what I've read, he has dreams and sometimes visions about stuff that's going to happen in the future. And when they get there, he meets the cook before the cook leaves. He meets him, and he also has the shining. He's the first one Danny's ever met that also has it. Danny thought he was the only one. He's only 5. So he's having these visions of bad stuff that's going to happen while they're at the hotel. And of course they can't get out because they're going to be snowed in. That's what the book is about. So his dad, Jack, is a writer, so while they're there, he's doing the upkeep, and he's trying to write this play that he's been working on. I don't really want to say anything else because I don't want to give it away, but most people have read this, but if you haven't, it's really good. There's hauntings, the hotel has had several owners, there's a really bad past, there's things that happen there, so you can imagine if this kid's psychic, you can imagine what's gonna happen, like what is gonna happen when they're at the hotel. And I've always wanted to read it, but I've always been too chicken to, so I decided to read it a few months ago, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna wait and save it for October. And I'm so glad I did. But I'm still not reading it right before bed. I'm still too chicken, so I read it like when I get up in the morning or in between cleaning or whatever, but so far it's really, really good. I'm glad I decided to read it. And then another one that I want to read this month is, we have the first 4. The first one is Stormfront, the second one is Full Moon, Grave Peril, Summer Night, but I want to read at least the first one. It's by Jim Butcher. But there's the first 4, and I want to at least read the first one this month and see if I like it, but I think I'll like it because it's my type of what I like to read. It's the Dresden Files series by Jim Butcher. It's a paranormal fantasy mystery. I can't even remember the guy's name now. Hold on. Harry Dresden. It's called the Dresden Files. I don't know why I forgot that. But anyway, so he's a wizard for hire, basically. If there's voodoo or supernatural happenings, from what I understand from reading the synopsis for the first few books, is He's a wizard and he goes out and solves these mysteries, and they're usually supernatural related. So that's the type of thing that I love to read. So I'm hoping that I like them, because there's like 13 books, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of books, but we only have the first 4. But yeah, so I'm gonna read The Shining, then Doctor Sleep, and probably this one. And another one that I'm really excited to read is Girls Save the World, and this one by Parsons. Zombies. Do I need to say more? You can tell that I love zombie stuff. My vehicle has zombie stuff, zombie decals on it, okay? Just saying. But anyway, it's a YA horror. June and her 2 friends go to ZombieCon convention, and a zombie outbreak actually happens while they're there. So, that would be the type of thing that I would love if I was here and there was a zombie outbreak. That would be the type of thing that I would love to be there. Because from what the synopsis says, they go to a zombie convention, ZombieCon, and they're excited to meet some of the cast from their favorite show. I can't remember what the show is called, but it would be like me going to a zombie convention that I've never got to go. I would love to do that one day, and meeting the cast from The Walking Dead. That would be awesome. Just saying. And then a zombie outbreak happens. You can tell I'm excited to read this book. Zombies. Okay. There's another series that I've been looking at called... I read The Institute by Stephen King last month, and it was kids with supernatural powers in an institute. So, there's a series called The Dark Minds by Alexandra Bracken. It's a youth supernatural paranormal dystopian. I love dystopian. And it's about Ruby and these other kids survive a disease that kills a lot of America's kids, and only a few of them survive, and the ones that do survive develop these powers. And from what I understand, it's the government and other people are after them because they have these special powers, so I guess they want to use them to try to use them for their powers. So it's these kids trying to band together and survive against everybody, basically. So it's a dystopian thing. But it sounds like it'd be really good. So I might try to start that one this month, at least the first one. Another series that I think I would like this month is, the first one is The Beautiful and the second one is The Damned. It's by Renee Ahdieh. I don't know how to say that, but you can see it. So if you know how to say it, let me know. It's a YA. It's got vampires, murder mystery. It's 1872, so I like stuff that's way back when, I guess you could say. So a 17-year-old girl named Celine, she fled Paris to New Orleans. I also love stuff about New Orleans. My mom lived in New Orleans when she was a kid. My husband partially grew up in New Orleans, and I hear stories, and I'd love to go there. So Celine gets tangled up in the underworld of New Orleans, which I think is really cool because it usually involves supernatural stuff like vampires, werewolves, stuff like that. So again, I think I'll enjoy reading it. Another one I want to read is The Guest List. If I get all the other ones read, then I'll try to read The Guest List. It's one of those whodunit mystery thriller things. I absolutely love whodunit books. I don't know why. It's just like the game Clue. I love it so much. I guess it's just a mystery behind it. But anyway, it's the synopsis says the bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, the bridesmaid, and the body. It's an island off the coast of Ireland, and it's this couple that's getting married on this island, and everybody's coming there to the wedding to see them get married, and then somebody dies, but then some of them are stuck on the island, so it's like who did what, who killed the person that died. So it's just a classic, not classic, but it's a basic whodunit, so I really want to read it. So I think, let me see, I'm reading The Shining now, and then I really want to read or listen to Dr. Sleep after that, just to complete the set. And then I think I'm either going to start on Girl Save the World in this one, or the Dresden Files. I don't know which one I'll start first. I guess I'll decide after I listen to Dr. Sleep. I don't know. I'm undecided, but yeah, that's all the ones I wrote down. There's a lot more that I could read, but those are the ones I want to read the most. So I guess we'll see how it went at the end of October. I love Halloween stuff, so I'm just in that mood. So, but yeah, that's all I wrote down. So see you in the next video. Bye.